Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of In the Ballpark. I am your host, Michael Serpal. I have made it to the United States. I am here in Woodland, California, up north. It is pretty surreal, to be honest with you. It has been an unbelievable experience so far. I have been working for a local baseball team here, a pro baseball team here in town called the Yolo High Wheelers. As an Australian, it's a very big move to make, to come all the way across the other side of the world and to work for a pro team in sports, and particularly a sport that you're not too familiar with, which for baseball, it's a relatively new sport for me. But in a very short period of time, I've learnt the sport. I'm still learning the sport, but I am learning day by day. It has been a pretty awesome experience so far. Why move to America, you may ask? Well, opportunities are massive here, and if you can get into the sports industry at any level, it's a bonus, but particularly with the pro baseball team, there's a really great opportunity to build this team in the community, and there's a really great opportunity for me to learn the sport on the fly, but also learn the professional levels of competition here and build out my broadcast credentials. So the club already has embraced me fully. I mean, they've supported, someone traveling from the other side of the world to come into their club for the first time and to pretty much build, a lot of their marketing operations from the ground up. And I've done it to a smaller extent in Australia through RMIT, who I'm hugely thankful for. It's awesome to have baseball on such a vibrant campus. Although we're going into summer and a lot of students go home for summer, the local communities of Woodlands, which is about 20 minutes away from Davis, West Sacramento, which is about 25 minutes away from Davis, obviously the Davis community itself, you've got Vacaville, you've got Roseville, you've got a lot of communities that are into baseball that are in the region. I believe that we can target and we can bring them on board for the ride and have them be major parts of our club and be meeting in person, and to have that connection with them directly is a huge advantage of being on the ground in Davis, in the local community. I think my enthusiasm already comes through. I'm really passionate about this club. I love the direction of it. I love the brand. I love the people that are involved, and I love the direction that it's going in. To put it all into perspective, I went for this job on the 29th of March, finalised my work with RMIT. Around the 24th of April was my last day, and I started my role with the Yolo High Wheelers on the 29th of April. So it's been very quick moving. My visa was approved late on Friday, the 17th of May, Australia time. Pretty much as soon as I got my visa and my passport back in my hands, I booked my flights. I literally jumped on a Qantas flight late that afternoon on the 20th of May. Our first game, mind you, in Davis is on the 21st of May. Literally flew in the night of the 20th of May, American time. Pretty crazy, I know. It is game day. And I jump on a microphone, I'm wearing my Yolo High Wheelers colours, I've got notes in my hand, and I literally talk to the Yolo High Wheeler fans for the very first time. I think in my second sentence I mentioned something about, "Hey fans, I hope you're excited, we're about to get onto the pitch." And this elderly lady, full on, "It's a foul!" I'm like, whoa, okay, thank you, madam. Fair enough. I can take some friendly banter, but that was a very funny, memorable moment for me. It's a funny thing about a lot of Americans. One thing I picked up back when I was a student, I remember a lot of people would be like, "Oh, you're from Australia. I knew a guy in Brisbane." It's great to hear the wide-ranging connections to Australia, but it's nice. I appreciate it, but it has been a crazy time. As an Australian, if I had to give a piece of advice to anyone that wants to work in the United States, you definitely need a lot of paperwork. So I would recommend getting an immigration lawyer. They help you get a thing called a labour condition form. They also follow up paperwork with your workplace. Your visa essentially allows you to work here for 2 years, and as long as you've got the same job or a job, you can keep renewing that visa automatically. The one thing that I would recommend is definitely set up a social security number ASAP. As for accommodation, I've been really fortunate. I'm staying with a beautiful host family. They're family friends of a lady who is in my apartment block back in Australia. They went to school together and they're really close family friends. Through this amazing connection, I've managed to stay with one of the most beautiful families, and they've taken really, really good care of me. Yeah, I'm staying about 20 minutes out of town. One of my work colleagues is driving me into town and back, and yeah, I feel very supported here. And I think that's one of the most important things. When you're so far away from home, you're naturally going to miss your family. I miss my family deeply every day. I love them so much. I get emotional talking about them, but they are so supportive of this journey. And my number one thing is, you know, if you want to try an experience like this where you want to go and follow your dreams, follow your heart, go for it. It's possible. At times it felt insurmountable. It really felt quite difficult, but if you believe in the system and you take the right people into your arc and you get all the right support you need on the journey, you can make it work. But resilience is really key, but also patience is really key as well. We've had some awesome moments of travelling around and socialising and to coming to a community like Davis and Woodland. I've certainly felt in a very short period of time so welcome. I feel very fortunate that I've got that buy-in from individuals within the club, but the club and the ownership group in general have just been huge and been really understanding that, hey, you're moving countries. It's not an easy process. So far, a really big success, and I would recommend it to anyone that wants to do it. Hey everyone, it's about 2 a.m. here in Woodlands. I have arrived in America. I can't believe it. It's pretty surreal. Big tick. Been a busy one, but very fulfilling day, and yeah, it's an adventure, and it all starts now. It is day one here, and we are travelling from Woodlands over to the stadium for the first time via the office. I've had just a beautiful, dirty almond chai here with Daniela. Woo! This is definitely a beautiful place where we're excited, you know, day one and straight into the action. 6:45, get down. Obviously for my Australian people listening, that's going to be a little bit hard, but I mean, I did it in 21 hours, so, you know, it's possible. It's possible. But we're super excited and looking forward to the challenges ahead, looking forward to meeting the team, and already great impressions so far, so very, very excited. Go High Wheelers! Woo! Hey everyone, day one done and dusted here. Oh, wow. What an incredible 24, 48 hours. Work today was really good to meet everyone, you know, and it just felt right, you know. Now, the baseball, you may be wondering. This is a sport podcast. How's the baseball been? It's been really good. It's a cool brand. Like the Yolo High Wheelers are a cool brand. This is disproportionate for my head, by the way. Just have a look at this. So I need to keep like doing this thing where I can like bend it back a little bit. It looks a bit odd. It might actually look better. I look like I'm wearing a duck beak or something. Baseball's a fun sport, and it was a sport that already straight away captured the imagination. And you can understand it. In between innings promotions, family-friendly environment, epic catches in the crowd. Because at the end of the day, although the game is really important, and trust me, the game is really important, the game is about the experience. You want people coming into the gates and feeling like they're walking into a place like Disneyland. Like they are walking into a new world where it's just fun. You know, and everyone can have a really good time. Everyone can feel really safe, really welcome. It's a attractive brand. It's an attractive product. It's homegrown. It's for the Davis, Woodland, Vacaville, Roseville, Sacramento community. This town, so far, they love baseball. It's just about getting out to our games and supporting our guys. And I think over time we're going to do it. My marketing role is really pivotal to that, you know, making sure that fans know the team, they know the identity, they know what we do, they know how fun we are, they know the events that we put on, they know how much effort and detail and focus and community orientated we are. I am really enjoying this role. It's been a challenge, it's been long hours, late nights, multitudes of roles all at once. But this is what I expected. This is what I knew was going to happen. And it's been a really enjoyable ride so far. I'm really excited to learn more about this great sport, learn about the great people that make this sport so significant, find out really why this is America's favourite pastime. It is a beautiful game, and it is loved by millions of fans around the world, not only in America. It is a genuinely beautiful part of the world. If you haven't been here, I recommend you come out here and give it a go. Following the story of this club, following my story with this club, I hope you're going to be as entertained as I am working it. I'm enjoying America, and I am looking forward to the challenges that lay ahead. As we say at the Yolo High Wheelers, let's ride!